Mitro, wish you a very happy new year to all of you who survived in two corona waves. And let us hope that we all survive incoming third wave of Omicron variant, which is not as deadly as Delta, but infection rate is very high. Most of the part of the nation is under the cover of cold weather. But more than cold weather, the country has been occupied by hatred, communal hatred by different speakers. In a Dharm Sansad in Haridwar, Swami Yati Narsinhanand called Hindu youth to become Prabhakaran and Bhindrawale. He called Hindu youth to pick up arms against Muslim, and for that he will give 1 crore to them. Later, Sudarshan TV anchors Suresh Chauhanke, who is known for his communal thoughts, administered an oath in which he called, "We will make this country a Hindu nation, and to keep it a Hindu nation and move forward, we will fight and die, and we will kill if required." In his oath, he cited feeling of communal violence and hatred. And all these events are sponsored by the present BJP government, who has nothing in his plate to show off people, to show off voters in the coming assembly elections, except communal violence, hatred, Hindu Muslim, Mandir, Masjid, Kashi, Ayodhya, Mathura. Most unfortunately, there is no comment from our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Damodar Modi, who has been ranked top global leader and it's the duty of judiciary, it's the duty of Supreme Court to take cognizance of all these events and order state police to arrest all these hate speech speakers which will pause further such events. This is the way BJP fight election. This is the way BJP wins election. And it all happening since 2013-14, especially after winning 2014 general elections. Love Jihad, Gau Raksha, Ram Mandir, Triple Talaq, Common Civil Code. They don't cite development. They don't cite basic amenities to the people. They don't call for building schools, hospitals, roads, 24/7 water and electricity supply. And who asked for Hindu nation? I saw Kunal Kamra comedy show, and in which he beautifully argued the Hindu Rashtra we always seen politicians giving it. We never seen anyone asking it. And what the hell we will do with Hindu Rashtra if millions of youths don't have employment, millions of families don't have bread and butter, millions of families don't have house. Religion, it's a matter of personal faith. It's not the matter of running the country on the path of religion. And if we do that, there is no difference left between us and Taliban. Let us see the Europe. Let us see the America. Let us see other developed nation. They set the agenda for another 20-30 years. How will they accelerate the employment rate, the development? And here the government sets the agenda, building temples, making this country Hindu Rashtra. This country has the population of 80% of Hindus. It's already a Hindu Rashtra. And if the government so much cares for Hindus, give Hindus employment, give Hindus houses. But they will not give. They will give communal hatred. To turn the agenda from development to emotional issues. And opposition parties, especially Rahul Gandhi and his team, have to more vocal against communal agenda of BJP, rather differentiating between Hindu and Hindutwadi. When it comes to attending a press conference, Rahul Gandhi is too good. But when it comes to addressing public, he is not fair enough. He does not speak like a politician. He speaks like a professor. We can call him Professor Rahul Gandhi, where in his public events he explains a difference between Hindu and Hindutwadi, and Gandhi and Godse, and average understanding of the people, average understanding of the voters does not matches what Rahul Gandhi explains. And there are n number of issues. The high prices of petrol, diesel and gas, unemployment, price rise, and all these issues, if addressed by opposition parties, there will be no scope for BJP in the coming elections. If communal agenda really works, then how BJP lost Jharkhand election? How BJP lost Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh election? It's the duty of the opposition to go to the people with real issues. The issues which matters in day-to-day life. Issues which BJP government could not cater, could not sorted out what they promised before coming to the power. In the election rallies in UPs, once again Yogi, Modi and his team, they are playing the same Hindu card. But we all know this is not going to work. People cannot be fooled again and again. And Akhilesh has to focus on the development. He has to address the real issues. With his caste combination, citing Jinnah and other issue is not going to help him. It's hit wicket. And letting Priyanka Gandhi only in UP is a tactical mistake by Congress. The efforts made by Priyanka Gandhi is not going to bear any sort of fruit in UP. Rather, Priyanka Gandhi should be visiting all over the country. And Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi can be stalwart for Congress as Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Lal Krishna Advani was for BJP. While keeping other people holding the BJP president post. The third wave of corona is already knocking the door, and the people are very much careless. There are large gathering in markets, shopping malls, temples, and in all will turn into huge number of cases and deaths. It's very much required that government starts shutting all the gatherings, starts locking all the gatherings, to tackle the third wave of corona. And for this, first of all kind of election rallies should be cancelled. There should no election rally in this country. There should be no religious gathering. School, colleges, all should be shut down. The offices should be allowed to operate at 50% capacity. And if required, shopping malls also should be shut down. Otherwise, we will have millions of deaths like April, May, second wave of corona. Be careful, friends. जय हिंद दोस्तों.